Every day's a school day.
I'm almost 90% sure we're doing this wrong somehow, but
Part 9.
oh no,
What we doing, Sam?
nearly done. So we've got the inlet manifold on with a new gasket on. Got all the hoses back in with new Jubilee clips where required. Got this new manifold section in here as well because the old one was completely blocked and it dissolved in it. So
you did all the wiring, which we'll put a link to the wiring video. Sam put most of the wiring back together.
Yeah.
It was just time lapse because we was just rushed for time. So cut to that now, and you can see.
A bit of the alternator wiring snapped off, so we'll have to just recrimp a new connection on there.
Yeah,
no biggie.
No. So plans for today then?
Right.
Oh, get the shadow out.
Water pump in.
Yeah.
The water pump is actually the tensioner for the cam belt. So ideally we want to get all the belts in, time it up, get some oil in it. We've had to just put the battery on charge. I think it was getting a bit low. It's not been started for a little while now.
Nothing there, is it?
Pulley back on. Just we should be able to get most of it back together today, so looking good.
We've got the radiator and that, haven't we, as well, but that might be tomorrow depending on time and whatever we get on.
Yeah, we'll show you the radiator in a bit. It's in some bubble wrap down there, but that's been re-cored. So it's got like a modern core in it. You've reused the original top and bottom tanks, and it's got a lovely new, I think they call it a continental core in it.
Sounds posh.
But it's 30% more effective, I think
that's
or
what you
efficient
said,
or something like that.
Nice.
So very good, very good.
I'm excited, can't wait. So yeah, we'll get cracking. So Sam's now giving up the water pump housing a clean. You can just see it there. You've probably seen it on the time lapse anyway, but yeah, we've got that all cleaned up now. We're going to put a bit of multi-purpose grease on there just to line in the seal so it doesn't go in dry. Looks worse than it is on the internal bit, but
it's solid. It's just it's just a tiny bit crusty, but
yeah, it's been sat for so long. We'll
clean out to a point, but it'll be fine.
Yeah, you can only go so far. So that's that. We should now. You've got the seal, haven't you?
Seal's on there, so we can get the new.
There's the
pump
seal.
in. I'll go grab it.
He's going to grab the pump and we'll get it on. Right, golden.
Okay,
Cool. So,
right.
Got everything together now. We've got the bolts. Nice. New water pump. Check this bad boy out. This is the shizzle.
I managed to get hold of a genuine jjim water pump just there, which is nice. We've got a nice new O-ring just there. So we're just going to lay a little bit of grease in there so it aids with the sealing, and then put this in, leaving the bolts loose, because if you see that water pump, it's off centre, and that's what provides the tension on the belt. But we'll wait until the belt's on to start messing around with that. Okay.
We'll see how we'll get to that when we get to that. So, right, first things first then. Seal, grease.
A little bit of grease on there, yeah.
Okay. For all those that are wondering, we're using, we call it copper crest, but it's copper grease.
You can use this, it's multi-purpose grease. You can use it with oil or water systems or lots of stuff. It's pretty good.
So yeah, comes in handy. You don't need a lot of it on there anyway, do you?
No.
Just don't want to put it in dry.
Don't want to go and dry, do you?
No, there's a joke in there somewhere.
Not even that subtle, really.
Right, so seal, and put that for you. Get that out of the way. Can hold the cup.
Yeah, cheers.
Ooh,
Got it?
got it. Nice.
It should just
Oh,
go on there.
oh,
Nice. Sexual, that, isn't it?
like a glove. Right, so
And then I'll put a little bit more on the other side.
It's more of a peace of mind, isn't it? I suppose you could probably get away with not putting any on.
Well, in an ideal world, yes.
But
if it was brand new, then
oh yeah,
probably get away with it. But it's not brand new.
No. It's looking good though. What do we reckon? Start in the next couple of days?
Hopefully.
Oh, exciting time. We had a bet. I can't remember what the bet was. I'll have to look back in the previous videos, but we did have a bet on how many times it would take to start. I think I said 6.
Yeah.
We will see.
Another thing I've been thinking about with this is changing that fuel pump. Because it's mounted so high up, they tend to run dry. So
we've plonked them in now, so that's in finger tight. So we was just having a discussion because if you remember on the previous video, we didn't have a torque wrench small enough.
we now do.
We now do, and we've also got, where is it? Ooh.
Nice fancy torque angle gauge.
So yeah, you know when we say like, well, if you remember from the last video, it's like 60 degrees. This bad boy gives us everything, so you're gonna have to guesstimate. So
I think it's 3 lots of 60, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it wasn't a lot.
We're just gonna leave that in loose for the minute.
Yeah.
And then we've got a plate to go on there,
which is up here.
Yeah. So that's what the viscous fan sits onto. So the pump sticks through there. Then the viscous fan goes, like, sits in there.
Yeah.
Which I'm willing to bet is what they are.
Right, so now we've got all the water pump fitted. We've just gone round and done the first tightening sequence on the cylinder head at 25 Newton meters, as you can remember from the last video. So now we're going to use this Gucci tool that we bought. Oh, you watch. What size is it? Half inch.
Half inch.
Nice.
Just got to figure out how this works.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
We need an extension on it as well, don't we?
Yeah, I'm guessing you just.
There you go, look, join us for the ride as well. See, we're not perfect, but looks pretty good.
Just turns on. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'll turn.
You just set that to
Just
0 it.
we've done the torque down, or the tightening sequence, and it'll be the same on this. And there's 4 more stages. Although the 4th stage is only after we've warmed the car up.
Yeah.
And it's another 30 degrees. So 3 stages. Let me check this in the book. I've just got my mug then. There we go. So yeah, stage 1 we've done. Stage 2, turn through 60, turn through 60, turn through 60 up to stage 4. Then stage 5 is tighten a further 30 degrees to 50 degrees after warm up. So 3 stages at 60 degrees. Bargain. Yeah, we thought we'd better get this done because knowing us, we'd probably forget.
Which way around I want that?
So we'll show you how to set one of these up because it'll be the first for us as well. Have you got your socket?
This ain't gonna work.
Why is that?
It's a 1/2 inch drive.
Oh, we need a
Step down.
3/8, don't we? One more. All right, that's caught us in the bum because we need it for this bad boy, which is going to pull off, and it doesn't fit. Masking tape.
No.
No. Right. So
There's no reason why we can't carry on with the rest of it
no.
for the time being.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
We'll just talk it down last. I can't see it's going to make any difference.
No, I mean we've had the first stage. That's all good. I mean 60 degrees. 60 degrees is still 60 degrees, isn't it?
I mean, we could do it by eye.
Yeah, I don't see why not. It's nice to use a tool like that, but we can do it by eye.
It's annoying me because I've got to step down at home.
Never mind. Gucci tool though.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's up to you, buddy. You can leave it and we can do it another time. Or your call.
Let's do the belt.
Right guys, we're back. We've just trying to line the water pump up, and obviously that's the water pump, like Sam said, is used as a tensioner. So what we did is we tried to sort of test fit the cam belt to see if we could get it, and it basically wasn't lining up. So Sam's just having a play now. He's just barring the engine over a little bit, and
It's basically like 180 degrees out.
yeah. So we just want to make sure everything's right before we start tightening everything down.
So got our pulley here,
Yeah.
and it can only go on one way because there's like a little locator there, and there's the timing mark, which needs to line up with that little nib thing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and get these a bit closer because it wasn't playing ball.
No.
Oh, that's not far off.
It's not bad, that, Sam. Not bad at all.
Let's just get it back a little bit. So I'd say that's about lined up, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So we're about lined up now. So hopefully, what we need to do is get the belt around the crank, and then fit the water pump. Should be a good one.
So
Right, we'll be back. So we've successfully tensioned the water belt, and we've got the cam belt on. So good times. Thankfully, someone's turned up with some tools.
somebody
guys
saved the day and provided us with a step down.
So these fellas over here working on their Skoda have lent us a step down. So we can get the 60 degrees. Do you want to put that Spinson bat on, or are you just going for 28?
I'm just going for an absolute smidge below 28.
28.
Yeah, it should be 25, minimum's 28. So I'm just going for a tiny bit underneath.
Yeah, the thing
Not
is,
the best practice, but
the thing is, to be fair, you've got to tighten them more, haven't you? So we're not massively over tightening.
right.
So.
The tightening sequence first. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it sort of works its way around the spiral.
So Sam's going to just do this. Make sure we've got it on proper like. You was quite a way off there, weren't you, bud?
Yeah, poor effort that.
Yeah, it was. So yeah, we'll go around in sequence. There's no point in watching all this unless you want to. But yeah, he's doing it in sequence. Look, so this is the first stage, and what we'll do is we'll show that Gucci tool that we've got, and we'll do the next set. Happy days. You on?
Come on.
Right, go for it. There we go. Look at that. Look. We've got to do 3 stages of this.
Oh God! There's 120.
You just go to 100. Oh, what, from 60?
From 60.
I was going to say. Right, nice. New distributor belt on. Beautiful.
Yep. See, we had it marked up just there, so we just put it back in the same spot.
Perfect.
That's tensioned up nicely.
That is very nicely tensioned up.
And yeah,
Pretty good.
there's just this little stabiliser bracket just behind.
Yeah. Cool beans.
That's it.
Happy days. What are you doing, Sam?
Just tightening these pulley bolts up.
Everything's all timed up now, isn't it?
Oh, actually, the screws, isn't they? Yeah, we're pretty much there.
We are pretty much there.
We are looking good.
It does look nice. Oh, I just scratched my camera. Nasty. Never mind.
Oh shit.
That's all right. That's what it's there for. Just
Check these are tight. Down again. We've just checked. There's no torque setting for these. I think it's just tight.
Nice. It's looking like an engine again.
Aye. And then hopefully, I'm just going to have a little play on this bottom pulley.
And hopefully everything should move.
Everything should just move around, which it does. Hooray.
Beautiful.
Actually, I might use this chance to do a full rotation.
Yeah.
They'll bring the timing marks back round and check that they're still lined up.
That's always a good bit of
Yeah.
advice.
There we are, we're 108 degrees out. I can feel some good compression now, which is a encouraging sign.
Always a winner, winner. I'm not going to get your bum cracked, don't worry.
No, that's not good for views. Okay, so that's the timing mark on the top.
Yeah.
Lined up. And as you can see, we're absolutely bang on the bottom as well.
See if I can get down there.
Right, just there.
Ah, yeah. Perfect.
Very good.
That is good.
Oh.
So, next. Oh, he's got something. He's got something. There we
There
go.
you go.
Nice. Right, let's move on to right, banging. So, that's the alternator on. You've probably seen it from the time lapse. Alternator's now in. Yeah, V-belt's on. That's tensioned nicely. Happy days. So, timing's all good. Water pump's in. V-belt's on. Distributor's on. All good. So Sam's now getting his cover.
Okay.
We're running out of a bit of light, so he's probably. We'll just keep going though. Right. Cool. Right, so that's the covers on. Bargain. Looking pretty good. Sam's getting all excited now, so he's gone straight for the distributor cap.
Oh, we're nearly there.
Yeah.
So I've got a new rotor arm. The gear on.
Nice. Oh. What's wrong with that? Oh, that's not too bad, is it?
Nah, but
Always better to change.
we're basically doing a service, aren't we? Because we're
Yeah.
changing the oil and everything.
Which we bought today. On sale. Bargain. 25 quid.
Brand new rotor on.